Now, fellow Kenyans, I don't want to sound tribal, or I don't want to sound as if maybe I'm attacking a certain sub-tribe or a tribe or something like that. But let me ask this question. Is John Mbadi a Luo or a Suba? No, just that simple question. Is John Mbadi a Luo or a Suba? Are Suba people Luos? You know, this issue of people speaking another language, and then they tend to believe that they are from that community. It's something that is really irritating. Now, you know, the attack has not ended. Let's just talk about that. The attack has not ended. I'm saying this because the other day you had John Mbadi talking about Raila Odinga. That where is that Raila Odinga? And then yesterday during Raila Odinga's memorial service, you had Ida Odinga talking about this, and she said that I've had people asking where they are. I don't want to answer them right now. I think that video, I've just done it a video before this. I did it before this, so you can, if you've not watched it, you can go and watch it. And then Winnie Odinga also talked about the issue of John Mbadi during Mama Onyonka's burial in Kisii, where Winnie was saying that CS of Treasury, Ministry of Treasury is not a public office. Like, you don't need to lecture people simply because you are holding an office.
Treasury is not a political office. The National Treasury of the Republic of Kenya is not a personal office. The National Treasury of the economy, of the largest economy in East and Central Africa, is not a platform for you to abuse us and talk to us however you want. That is where we carry our economy. Kazi ya hiyo ofisi, unajua kazi ya hiyo ofisi ni kulinda, how would you say it? Ni kulinda thamani ya pesa ya wananchi. Who said wajaluo wajui Swahili? Umesikia?
Little did we know that John Mbadi, with all his arrogance, with all that he has, with the kind of position, with the kind of man, with his own caliber, will come back again in public and continue attacking Amolo's Odinga's family. You know, if John Mbadi is not attacking the late Raila Odinga, he is attacking Winnie Odinga. So seriously, this kind of arrogance that this gentleman or this guy has, you know, is going to come to an end. Na itaisha vibaya sana. This arrogance, hii kujibeba, hii kujigamba, hii kujisikia, yenye John Mbadi anajisikia kwamba ye ni sukari yanapaswa kulambwa, it is something that really needs to be studied, because you are asking about Raila Odinga, and in fact John Mbadi said that he's the one that made Raila Odinga become who he was. I was trying to ask myself that, so how did John Mbadi make Raila Odinga? How did he become, between John Mbadi and Raila Odinga, who made who? Because if you try to look at majority of the politicians that are coming from Nyanza province, you'll realize that that Raila Odinga is the one that made them. Mention Babu Owino, Ruth Odinga, John Mbadi, all these politicians. They are these. In fact, hakuna mwanasiasa yote mwenye hajapita kwa mikono ya Raila Odinga. Even the president himself amepita kwa mikono ya Raila Odinga. So you want to tell me that Raila Odinga right now, William Ruto can stand and say that, you know, I am the one that made Raila Odinga become who he was. I am the one that made Raila Odinga's name be great. Seriously? So where did this guy get hii mambo na kutaka kujipendekeza ndio huwa inaharibu mambo mingi sana. Let us just say the truth. This issue of wanting to be known, or maybe wanting to be heard, is one of the major things that really affects a lot of issues. It really affects a lot of things. And sometimes if we don't address this issue, I normally say that sometimes if we don't address these things, if we don't address these people, then we are the ones that are messing up. We are the ones that are putting ourselves in danger. Because if we can't talk about it, then who is going to do that? If we can't tell these guys that, hey, bro, you're going too much, you're growing too much, you're growing wings, then who does? You had him attacking Ruth Odinga, that ODM is not a family party. So if you are saying that ODM is not a family party, simply because Raila Odinga is from Oginga's family. What do you mean? Now, alitoka kwa Ruth Odinga, akaenda kwa Raila Odinga, akatoka kwa Raila Odinga, saizi yako kwa Winnie Odinga.
In the Luo culture and customs, there is not even the terminology of a father, of an uncle. They are all our fathers. If you don't have respect for your father, please respect your father. We must show respect to the elderly. Is that bad? No. The only thing I'll say is that now Raila is not with us. Raila is 6 months not with us, for 6 months now. He has not been with us for 6 months. Dropping his name is not going to help us. It's not going to move us. We must now respect the leadership which is there. I know there is no one who has fitted in the shoes of Raila, and probably there will be none. Even if there will be one, it will take time. But as we are, we must start thinking that as a community, our pillar is gone, but we still have a future. We must still soldier forward. Sawa sawa. Yesterday niliona watu wengine they are trying to advise me how to be a minister for finance. You can't. You have no capacity to advise me. I have been chairman of ODM under Raila Odinga for 10 years. It's not a mean achievement. I have been minority leader for 5 years. It's not a mean achievement. I am now minister for 2 years. It's not a mean achievement. I was assistant minister in the office of the prime minister. It's not a mean achievement. You can't come from nowhere to start advising me. First seek an elective position, be elected, and then people will start also nurturing you as a leader going forward. But we are not going to tolerate petty and small and juvenile politics. I am not ready for that. I will not succumb to that. I have to talk to our people. We are also ready to lead. This country is not for a few people. I am ready to lead. Who tells you I cannot lead? I am ready to lead this country, even going forward as the president, not just as any other. However, you cannot advise me. If you want to come to the field under uwanja kupigana na mimi kusiasa, mimi am ready. I will not waste my time with juvenile politics.
Atujua akitoka kwa Winnie Odinga ataenda kwa nani? Pengine ataenda kwa Ida Odinga. Come on guys, we really need to be in a position to really understand these politicians, and I normally say that mwanasiasa sio mtu ambaye unaweza ukaamini. Any politician is not a guy to be believed. So ukijaribu kuattack Winnie Odinga na useme kwamba you are not in a capacity to address me or to advise me, unaona kiburi. Like, hey, get married fast, be elected fast, like lazima ukuwe na kakitu. Ushaelewa? Yani John Mbadi anajaribu kutuambia kwamba yeyote ambaye anapaswa kumuongelesha ni mtu ambaye ako na kasehemu. You must be married, you must be elected in an office. Kama hata wale watu ambao wamechaguliwa kwa maofisi waweze ukamuongelesha. He is such a guy, he is a guy that, you know, if he really feels like he doesn't need to be addressed by anybody, he really doesn't need any advice from any man or from anybody, simply because he thinks that he's a kingpin. You know, during the time, I remember during the time that John Mbadi became the expert that he claims to be, his value or his respect was at around 70 something in Lowland. And one thing I normally believe, siko baya, lakini those people that anybody that is coming from low will say this, will help me this. Any person that tries to attack Odinga's family, I always believe 100% that sure that any man or woman, any person that is trying to attack Odinga's family, ukijaribu kuangalia vizuri, you'll realize that what happens is that you'll not be that famous in Lowland. No, tuseme tu kweli. Any guy, any man, any woman, any politician that tries to attack Odinga's family never becomes something. I've never understood what really happened or what Odinga's family gave out, because how comes? Seriously, no, tuseme tu kweli, tuzungumze tu. Inakuwa gaje? what normally triggers this? Nini ambacho husababisha kitu kama hichi kufanyika? Because maybe there is something that maybe happens that we don't know. Can somebody tell me in the comment section? Because hii ya John Mbadi sasa, in 2-3, let us just say the truth. You see, in a year from now, 1 year from now, I doubt John Mbadi will be one, in fact, is one of the most hated politicians right now. Expert. John Mbadi na Wandai. Sasa Wandai anachukiwa kwa sababu ya mafuta. John Mbadi anachukiwa kwa sababu ya matamshi yake. In fact, John Mbadi is very rude. And mark you, when Raila Odinga was alive, I never saw John Mbadi campaigning for Raila Odinga, not even a single time. I never saw John Mbadi campaigning for Raila Odinga. So I'm trying to wonder, I'm trying to ask myself right now, what's going on? What is happening? Guys, can somebody tell me in the comment section what is really going on? What is really happening? Because I'm really failing to understand. Suppose maybe I understood, or maybe suppose I knew what was going on. At least tungesema kwamba enyewe hii na hii ndio inaendelea. Lakini this arrogance of this guy, it may grow equal to another level. And I would like to know what you think at the comment section concerning the same thing. Let me know what you think.